Welcome back. If you are wanting to renovate or need help in your quest to claim unused space, get inspired by visiting real homes across the metro.
Yeah, Todd Walker is taking us inside one of the phenomenal houses you'll see on the Minneapolis St. Home Tour.
Good morning. Well, today's the last day to take part in the Minneapolis St. Home Tour. It's completely free. It's been going on for over 30 years. There's 48 homes on the tour. We're going to give you a little tour of this one that's right over here at 216 Bates Avenue on the east side. This building used to be a railing shop and a machine shop, and now it has been completely transformed. So come on inside. We're going to give you a tour. And we're going to introduce you to the homeowner as well. So remember, this whole space right here is where they used to drive in cars, work on different cars. And I'm here with Cory, the homeowner. Good morning, Cory. All right, so Cory, let's back up a little bit.
Sure.
So you're a kid who grew up in Maple Grove. Your wife grew up in Denver. You end up on the east side, all because you had a fascination. You wanted a brick house. Is that right?
Correct.
And so you ended up over here, and you bought this house a year ago, guys, for $1. So tell us about this space.
So it's a 1912 brick building. You can see brick on the wall. The ceiling is terracotta stone. Down here on the main floor, we have our kitchen, which is really like the centerpiece for the home. Kind of designed it so we could flow from the kitchen right into the dining room, living room, out into the patio. We do a lot of entertaining, a lot of cooking.
All right, so last year people might remember this house because it was on the tour, but it was a hard hat tour. Basically, you could come in here, you could take a look at the space, but it did not look anything like it does right now. So you were talking to me a little bit about this door back here.
Yeah, correct. So where we would just walk through, this door was a salvage piece from that. I was in pretty rough shape, had bullet holes in it, cleaned it up, bought some hardware from Gilded Salvage, and then gave it to my wife as a gift.
All right, now you also shared with me a little bit earlier what you did with these ceilings, because the ceilings, you didn't just go up there and wipe off the ceilings. This was a whole process.
Yeah, so the ceilings were dark black from all the years of blacksmith and transmission shop and all that stuff. So we took 2,000 pounds of baking soda and a giant diesel air compressor and sprayed the entire space down interior for 2 weekends in a row. And that brought back that golden orange terracotta color.
Wow. All right, so the space was a complete raw space. So then you mentally went through and designed that you wanted, there's 4 bedrooms, correct?
Yep.
And what about that space behind your bed in the master bedroom?
So when my wife was in Brussels a couple weeks ago, I surprised her and had this concept in my head of changing from a orange to yellow, kind of a sunset look, and then hidden behind laser cut apple wood. So I had picked up these pieces about 6 months ago and finally had a use for where I wanted them.
So Cory, how does that just come to you that you decide you want to do something like that? I mean, this is like a very intricate, interesting piece.
I find creative stuff on Craigslist or Facebook, and then I figure out where I can put it.
All right, so what are some of the other highlights of your home that you are most proud of?
I think the biggest thing is just the blend of modern and industrial. The sharp edges, everything is square. So all the trim, we designed the trim ourselves to not be your traditional trim. The stairs are from the original roof trusses. So these are 100-year-old pieces of wood that we've planed down and put together. And so it just ends up being a very beautiful piece with a lot of history and some materials.
Okay. But obviously you have a lot of talent to be able to do these kind of things. So what message do you have for people out there that might be wanting to look at buying one of these houses, especially one for $1? Have you enjoyed the process? But it's also been challenging.
It's been very challenging, but it's been a partnership. Our builder was great. We had a true partnership from a design standpoint. I'd push him on some things, he'd push me on some things. And then trust. Trust was the biggest thing with my wife. She never even saw the inside of the building when we bought it. It was that bad, and she was that trusting.
Wow. Well, and I mean, the windows are original. I mean, the kitchen obviously is going to be a focal point for entertaining, and you have 4 bedrooms. How many bathrooms? 2. 2 bathrooms. Well, Cory, I got to tell you, this place it was a wow for me. When I pulled up, I thought, where did they take us here? And you open up the door, and just the creativity and how you have transformed this spot that used to be a railing shop is amazing. So congratulations to you, Cory.
Thanks.
Hey, and you got to see, Cory and I are like twins here.
Oh,
we
yeah.
both have the exact same watches, man. I don't know, but I think my fitness level is a little higher today than yours, huh? All right, I'm going to send it back to you guys. This is just one of the houses on the tour. Remember, there's 48 homes, and in the 9 o'clock hour, we're going to show you one of the other houses over here on the east side of St. Paul. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Todd.